Hi, I'm Louis Cahill from Gink and Gasoline, and I'm here today to talk to you about the new Simms Flyweight Access boot. And I am really excited about this boot. And as those words come out of my mouth, it seems bizarre to me because I've never thought of myself as a guy who gets excited about wading boots. But this truly is a pretty remarkable boot. And I'll cut right to the chase. The reason is this new Vibram sole, which is exclusive to Simms. And this thing really is virtually as good as felt. When I put this boot on and got in the water the first day, within 30 minutes, I completely forgot that I was wearing a rubber sole boot. And I'm walking in places on slippery rocks where I've fallen before. I know it's treacherous, completely forgot about it. My grip was just as sure and just as, I had just as much confidence in it as I would wearing my felt boots. And the trick is that this sole is so soft, you can take your finger and just mash it in, and you can see how this thing would conform to any texture on the bottom. Anything on a rock or on a log, this thing is going to just grip and hold. And I'll be honest, I was skeptical when I heard it. I was like, yeah, we'll see. I've heard this about rubber soles before. This one actually works. I've been on the record before that I hate rubber sole boots. I don't like falling when I'm fishing. Who does, right? I don't want to spend the whole day wet. I don't want to hurt myself and ruin a day. With these, I got absolute confidence that's not going to happen. Pretty cool that aside too. This boot is extremely lightweight, great boot for hiking and fishing. This woven upper is non-absorbent, so it does not hold water. It doesn't get heavy when it gets wet, which is nice. It's got welded TPU overlays on it for protection. You can add studs to this if you want for extra grip, not that I feel like I need it. And it has these great loops on the back for pulling the boot on and off. It's really helpful, makes it really easy to get out of. One of my favorite features, actually. The only negative I will say about this boot is I'm really not crazy about the laces. These are not long enough for me, and I feel like I'm just gonna throw them away and probably get some laces from the Walmart to replace them, and I think that'll be fine. But the big story is that new Vibram, they got a name for it, I don't remember it, but it's a proprietary thing for Simms, and it really does work. It really, in my opinion, this is as good as felt. Now, how's it gonna hold up? That's a good question. Simms themselves says, obviously this soft material is not gonna hold up as long as a hard rubber sole. For me, that's worth it. If it works, I'm more concerned that it works than it lasts. I don't want something that doesn't work that lasts a long time and I'm stuck with it, right? So we'll see. Maybe I'll do an update and let you know how this thing does. But a really good, solid, comfortable wading boot you can fish in all day with a rubber sole where you don't have to worry about slipping and sliding, and less worry about moving invasive species from one river to another. Although I will throw out there, you need to wash your boots. Even if you have a rubber sole, all these areas can still hold stuff. You still need to wash your boots, let them dry out thoroughly, get them nice and clean from river to river, but way safer with rubber sole than the felt. So there you go, the first rubber sole boot I've ever put on my foot that I thought was worth talking about. I am blown away with how well this thing works. So get out to the fly shop, check them out. Simms Flyweight Access Boot, $279 retail. I think you'll be pleased with them, especially if you're the kind of guy who likes to wet wade, hike into fish. I think it's gonna be a great boot for you. Thanks for tuning in to Gink and Gasoline. Stay with us for more tips, tricks, how-to, and gear reviews.